someone else we'll be talking about, hopefully when she drops a full-length feature, is Kaylee Uchis,
Uchis.
who um, dropped her newest EP, To Feel Alive, follow up to Isolation from 2018, which would have been such a more appropriate title to drop at this time. But
Points at head.
regardless, we really liked that Kaylee
Mm.
Uchis. We should look that up. We really liked that album a
Mm.
lot, and we felt like there's a lot of potential, but that she really established herself as an up and coming pop star in this genre. And I was really digging a couple of the songs on this EP. Not all of them, actually. I thought the title song of this EP, I was like, this is a little bit slow, not enough energy for me. But the two songs in the middle, Angel and I
Mm.
Want War, I was like, this is some like neo pop like
Yeah.
shit that is like perfect, and I'm down with it, man. So I found myself really digging those two tracks. The other two were a bit unmemorable. How are you feeling about the CP?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We really did like Isolation in 2018. I had Just a Stranger, her song with Steve Lacy, that was in my top 10 that year. Um, she had some notable Tyler the Creator collaborations. I think that's how she got on most people's radar. Yeah, I mean, she said she put this out because she's working on the next album. She can't really do that, so she just kind of threw these songs together and threw them out there. And for when you're setting that kind of expectations, the guys kind of made these songs. They're not going to be on the album. Here they are.
Mm-hmm.
Still sounds pretty good. And
Absolutely.
like you said, I think that like dream pop, like all R&B stuff that she does so well. Like we don't really get much of like the Latin pop that she did on the last album, but like she's already demonstrated that she can kind of float in and out and stuff while still kind of having like this. I don't know. It's like really like it's an oddly engaging voice. It's kind of hard to explain, but like when you only release 4 tracks, it's either you like them or you don't. It's hard to take too much of a grand statement around a little EP like this. But yeah, I thought most of them sounded pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't think she has like the most amazing pipes in the world. Like I think her range
No.
is pretty limited, but she really, I think, especially on a song like Angel, where she's really just like kind of like riding the wave of that beat so perfectly. I think that's kind of where her sweet spot is finding these grooves, finding these songs that are really well crafted and that fit to her vocal range and kind of her delivery. And it just really worked on that song for me. So I'm hoping to hear a lot more of that in the upcoming album. I'm also interested just to see where she goes as a pop star, because I feel like Isolation came, it was on a lot of year-end lists, got a lot of recognition, and then she kind of, I don't know, I feel like she hasn't really stood out in the past couple years. I know she's had a couple of features here and there, and it seems like she's trying to stay in it, but this is like the first time, and she was pretty far down the Spotify list too, and we know that that's somewhat affected by you being willing to play the game. The Ringer right now similarly is like not on iTunes podcast list because they're associated with Spotify. So there's a lot more that goes into positioning on these apps than just quality. But the fact she was so far down on the release list, I was like, man, this feels like a bit of disrespect for Kaylee.
Yeah, that was strange.
Weird.
Actually,
definitely
it reminds me too. 5 Foreign was not on Rap Caviar this week. He signed to Columbia Records. It's not like he's some no-name guy. It's just some petty BS what that is. But yeah, Kelly, just like you have enough critical acclaim and you've made songs with Todd the Creator.
Right.
Why are we not promoting this person? She's on a major too.
Right.
Wait, so annoying.
It's strange. Definitely strange. But someone I am excited to hear her album. Hopefully we get that on time.